Hi everyone. So today's musings comes from Kingston Lacey. I am currently sat in their Japanese garden. I decided today I would treat myself to a little bit of Zen meditation and soaking up the atmosphere whilst working on a really exciting new project, which is coming hopefully launching at the beginning of July. It's a new online training course looking at authentic leadership, helping people to become better at leading themselves and also leading each other to a nirvana of the future. And whilst I was working on creating the content, I came to a section that actually not just really matches my core values, but also really reflects my own personal journey over the last couple of weeks and the lessons that I've been learning. And that's about recognizing the beauty in the shadows. So, we all have a shadow side, we all have a dark side where our fears, our pain, our past trauma sits. We can't get away from it. It is part of who we are. But it can be scary. It can really cause us a lot of fear and anxiety to go into that shadow self and understand it, work with it, work through it, so that we can start to heal. I'm not going to lie, as always, I am on that same journey. I experience exactly those same things. But what has really solidified for me today is that recognition that despite the dark, despite the bad, the pain, the trauma that we all suffer, the anger, the sadness, whatever that might be for you, it is so critical to recognize that actually it allows us to grow, it allows us to learn, it keeps us alive, and shows us just how strong we can actually be. And for me, nothing really epitomizes that more than a quote by one of my favourite people, a lady called Brené Brown. Look her up, she's amazing. In her book called The Gifts of Imperfections, on page 109, she says this: "The dark does not destroy the light, it defines it. It's our fear of the dark that casts our joy into the shadows." Well, I don't know about you, but I like feeling joy. I like to be joyful. I like to practice joyfulness. It has so many benefits, mentally, physically, spiritually. So I'm going to try and stop fearing the dark. I'm actually going to embrace the shadows, because actually, it doesn't destroy it. It helps me to see the good better. It makes me whole. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start not avoiding it. I'm actually going to step into it a little bit more often to truly understand it. I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be scary. I know there are going to be some days when I'm just like, nah, that's not for me. But just occasionally, I'll dip my toe in and just see what beauty comes from it. I hope you can do the same. And like I said, have a look out for Authentic Leadership Training Course. It's an online training course coming at the beginning of July, where we'll dig into these kind of issues in more detail. Okay, have a lovely day.